Arjun in the music video says that मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ लेकिन शादी नहीं करना चाहता. Shehnaaz is obviously upset about this, and for me the most important things, the soul of the song is the melody and the lyrics. Without it, if your melody and lyrics are not good, doesn't matter how many instruments you change, the song's not going to be good. मेरे लिए हर गाना एक नया opportunity होता है perfection के लिए. There's no voting that takes place. We actually got a vote, and Shehnaaz was about to quit the music video. Because she doesn't know how to swim. It's a good film, and we saw the film. We saw the offline edit. I went to Salman's farm, and I was with him for some time. He showed me the film.
Arjun, welcome back on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Waada Hai has been topping the charts and just ruling the social media as well. What sort of an experience has it been for you, especially on the social media, with all these Shehnaaz Gill fans making sure that the song is trending like anything?
Yeah, they're yeah, they're definitely one of the more vocal fan bases I've seen, and it's nice to have that kind of support from one of the reasons that I even collaborated with Shehnaaz was because of her fans, because they would tweet to me constantly saying that, do something with her, do a song with her. And she has very passionate fans in that sense. So somewhere around in July, I got a tweet from one of them saying that, why don't you do something with Shehnaaz? And मैंने उनको कहा कि ठीक है मैं देख लेता हूँ, let me see what I can come up with. And so I wrote this song and I thought of Shehnaaz, and we cast on the video, and I think everything else is kind of just happened since then.
How did the melody happen in the first place? Beautiful melody first of all.
Thank you so much, sir. So I made the melody myself, and then I write most of my songs. I compose most of my songs. So this particular melody, then when I made it and I pitched it to the label, they were very excited about how it was different, but at the same time it was something that they felt would be successful in terms of overall product. So they asked me who I thought would be a good writer for this, and I said that Manoj Muntashir is my favorite. So let's try him, and he came up with that the core thought of this, which I think is such a beautiful thought, which was "Tere agar na ho sake, kisi aur ke na hoge waada hai." So I think that was such a beautiful thought, and we kind of were just taken away by that whole thought, and then we kind of just adjusted everything around that thought. So I have to give him full credit for this song. Honestly, it's more his song than mine.
Okay, now what was the process for recording it? Because the last song that we spoke about, you recorded and shot indoors. Everything was done at home, and obviously now the music video was shot outdoors. But what about the production of the song?
So I did everything remotely with all the musicians. It was, I would say, a completely remotely done project. I recorded my vocals at home, and the rest of it was done with musicians separately in their own houses. They recorded over Zoom like this, and it was an interesting experience. It was my first full-fledged song where I was completely, working with musicians completely in their own spaces, and an interesting experience. But I think that I prefer to do it in person. It's definitely more cumbersome to do it via the internet. You can't tell them, yaar, feel nahi aa raha, and there's always that little bit of communication lag. Hota hai thoda sa. So I definitely prefer it in person, but we managed to do it in record time actually. So I'm questioning my overall efficiency in person also, because I've never done a song so fast.
Okay, so now what is for people who are like who don't have much understanding of how the music arrangements happen and how the entire production happens. So just if you can give us like a simple view of you've composed a song, after that you start producing it. Then in terms of the arrangements, how much time does it take place? Do you have layering when it comes to arrangements, in terms of that you lay down a track and you just lay down the rhythm, and then certain instruments, you take out certain instruments and then you put something else? In terms of the music pieces, how do you work them out? Do you mull over the music pieces? Yeah, this is not, because singing is fine, but many people, they tend to get in love with the music pieces in a song, and they've become part of history, many of the songs. So what is your process?
So you pretty much summed it up. Pretty much all the things that you said were in how we compose music. We obviously first we come up with a melody, and then And for me, the most important things, the soul of the song is the melody and the lyrics. Without it, if your melody and lyrics are not good, doesn't matter how many instruments you change, the song's not going to be good. So I feel that in our era of music, there's less and less importance given to lyrics. I think there's more and more importance given to your music video and your marketing and all these things, which I think is also fine. But I feel like we are no longer in the golden age of lyrics, so to say. So my focus as an artist has always been to amalgamate music and lyrics in a way that they feel seamless, and that's my pretty much the whole approach. So once I come up with the melody and lyrics, and then everything kind of just falls into place. Music banta hai, automatically ban jata hai. It's like I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's a very quick process from then on. I compose everything on one single piano. That's it. So piano hoga, vocals hoga. I'm talking about like a slow number. Of course, when you're doing fast numbers, it's a different process altogether. But for something like वादा है, पहले से piano होता है, vocals होते हैं, और फिर अलग-अलग musicians आते हैं, उसके ऊपर बजाते रहे, अलग-अलग चीजें बजाते हैं. And हम लोग देखते हैं कि हमें सबसे ज्यादा इमोशन कौन सा दे रहा है, कौन से इंस्ट्रूमेंट सबसे ज्यादा इमोशन दे रहे हैं, कौन सा सबसे ज्यादा फील दे रहा है, गाने का बढ़ा रहा है, वो थोड़ा एलिवेट कर रहा है गाने को. वो हम देखते रहते हैं कि we keep trying different things. It's a never ending process. They say an artist never finishes his song, he just abandons it. So that's definitely the story with me.
Now, coming to the music pieces, for example, and also like say bass, for example, do you prefer having it like a live bass with a bass guitar player, or do you prefer it like samples or through keyboards?
I
What is
prefer everything always live. I don't think that. I mean, there are people who do programmed music very well. When I say programmed, I mean जो लोग computer पे बनाते हैं music, they are definitely there are very good musicians out there who are able to do everything. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि जो वो imperfection होता है ना, जो human बजाता है, उससे ही हमें कुछ feel होता है. I feel कि जितना perfect हो जाता है गाना, जितना perfect हो जाता है melody, जितना perfect हो जाता है playing या instrumentation, I feel like that's the soul of the song that is lost. It's in the imperfections that we find beauty as an audience, I feel.
That's very well said. Okay, and even your voice, for example, if you talk about Waada Hai, for example, there is this element of as if you're just breaking out in the sense that in terms of love, or maybe the lack of it, or maybe the heartbreak. So you're just breaking out in a way, so that emotion comes across. So do you like processing your voice as well, or do you prefer it raw? Do you prefer it natural? What is your preference like?
So I'm very critical of my own voice. I think this project has been especially stressful for me. So it's the first time where I have not had a studio to record in. I recorded everything at home. If you can see behind me, the entire song was made in that corner over there in my living room. So I recorded everything over here. I kind of produced everything over here. So it was particularly stressful for me because I felt कि मेरे लिए हर गाना एक नया opportunity होता है perfection के लिए. I think every artist के लिए वो perfection chase करना बहुत जरूरी होता है. So I feel with this song, I always felt from the beginning that we started this that maybe I want to go to a recording studio. Maybe I want to record it in a professional space. Maybe I want to get a better mic or a better, more professional help in general. Lekin I think that the first time I recorded the song, which is what you hear in the final audio as well, the feel and the genuine intention of the song came out in that. And no matter how many times I recorded in which studio, I think we must have gone and dubbed the song 4 or 5 times in 4 different studios. वो same feel कभी नहीं आया वापस. And I'm the kind of artist, I have to test it out. I have to see कि अगर क्या कुछ और कर सकते हैं इसके साथ. Can I get a little bit more out of it? तो वो मेरा mindset always रहता है. And I feel like I tried everything with this, but I still felt कि जो पहला हमारा recording था, उससे जो honesty और जो truth निकल रही थी, I would say that is still the one that we kept, and I still prefer that one. So,
okay, so
yeah. So to answer your question, if I like it processed or whether I like it raw, I definitely always like it raw.
It feels like that.
Yeah.
It feels like that as well. Okay, and now, so I spoke to Shehnaaz the other day, and I asked her. So some fan asked her that is a song having any real sort of reference point for you? So she said that मेरा तो नहीं है, लेकिन अर्जुन का शायद हो सकता है.
Yeah. So I recently got engaged, And
Yeah.
this process of writing the song and making this video, and it was deeply personal to me because at the same time I was planning my engagement, how I was going to propose to my girlfriend. And in the entire writing process of this music video, my cousin, his name is Dhruv Kanungo, he's a screenwriter. He's done a lot of film work, and I requested him to write a music video plot for me. So at the same time, we were also talking. We are very close. So I was telling him that I'm going to propose to my girlfriend. So he's like, "Yeah, you should do the music video. Should be about that. Why not? Why not make it about your real life? Because it's about happening around the same time." And I think it's a great story. My personally, I've never been a fan of marriage, and that's actually me in the music video. In terms of, I don't have any negative opinion of it. I just have never felt the need for it. In the music video also, my character, I'm playing myself more or less, but Arjun in the music video says that मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ लेकिन शादी नहीं करना चाहता. Shehnaaz is obviously upset about this, and there's a reason, because my girlfriend, who's now my fiance, was very upset about this. And so I was going through that personally, and I felt that this is in my mind I'd already decided कि नहीं, I'm going to ask her to marry me. So when my cousin said this, it made a lot of sense to me. I said that it makes sense because it's true. It is a real situation. It's something that's happening in my life. So I definitely feel like people will connect with it more because there is truth in it.
Tell us something about the process of the music video. Where exactly have you shot it? The lake is beautiful.
We shot. This is another interesting story actually, because the location was found by the production crew by chance.
Mhm.
So they were doing a recce, and they went for lunch to the place that we shot. And they said, "ये तो बड़ा अच्छा है यार, यहाँ पर ही shoot कर लेते हैं पूरा." It's like this little holiday village in Bhor, Maharashtra, which is about 7 hours from Bombay. Far away. It took us 7 hours to get there, and it's not a great drive. A lot of kacha roads and so on. So when we went there and I saw the place, I was a little apprehensive because I was like, "Chalo, maybe kidhar ja rahe, kya kar rahe?" And this is only the second time I worked with this director. His name is Keyur Shah, and I have to say that he did a phenomenal job. He also shot Fursat Hai Aaj Bhi for me remotely, and I developed a good rapport with him. So he was like, "नहीं यार, ये जगह बहुत अच्छा है, यहाँ पर करना चाहिए हमें." I'm telling you, you have to go and see it. You can't expect the pictures to be amazing because literally we took it at 2 in the afternoon when the sun was fully out. You go there and see it in the mornings. It is unbelievable. So I said, "Chalo, I trust you." We went there, and I cannot tell you, sir, how beautiful that place was. In fact, my mom saw that place and she's like, "मुझे holiday पे जाना है यहाँ पर." She went the next week by herself to that place, and she spent 3 days over.
No, no,
So
it's beautiful.
yeah, it's
What is the name
absolutely
of the lake?
wonderful.
What is the name of the lake?
Lake, I don't know the name of, but the place, the area that it's in is called Bhor, Bhor.
So the boating
So
actually takes place over there, or you guys
no,
specially?
there's no boating that takes place. We actually got a boat, and Shehnaaz was about to she was about to quit the music video
Why was
because
that?
she doesn't know how to swim. So, and it's my nature to bug people when they are feeling like they're going, like she felt like she was going to drown. So I was like, हाँ, अगर आप तैरना नहीं आता है आपको, तो फिर अगर गिर गए तो मैं नहीं बचाने वाला. She was even more freaked out. So I was just constantly poking her on the boat. I was like, अरे अरे देखो देखो shift हो रहा है, पूरा boat हिल रहा है. And every time I said that, she would start screaming. So I had a lot of fun teasing her in that shot. But no, it was completely we it was a very funny situation. When you see the boat, it feels like there's just two of us on that boat, but actually there were 11 of us on that boat. On that small little boat there were 11 people, and because from every angle you can't see the camera crew. So when we're shooting Shehnaaz's parts, everyone was on one side of the boat. When I was shooting my parts, it was the other side of the boat. So it really was rocking. The boat was quite, could have gone either way, but
All
yeah,
right,
I
interesting.
we were fine. Yeah,
Could you give us like an unplugged version or something of Waada Hai?
absolutely. Hmm, तुझसे शुरू हुआ जो तुझसे शुरू, वो किस्सा तुझ पे ही ले हुआ खत्म. होगा नहीं तेरे, होगा नहीं किसी को देंगे नहीं तेरी जगह हम, तेरे बिना जिए तो क्यों, ये सवाल बार बार आता है. तेरे अगर ना हो सके, किसी और के ना होंगे वादा है, किसी और के ना होंगे वादा है.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Now you're part of Radhe as well.
Yes, I
So
am.
what is the latest on Radhe?
Honestly, I don't know. We finished shooting in October, and we are waiting for any news about it. We're excited about the film. All the actors are, and there are many actors, all excited about the film. We're all excited about what people are going to say about this film because it's a good film. And we saw the film. We saw the offline edit. I went to Salman Sir's farm and I was with him for some time. He showed me the film, and I think it's a great film. And I'm also very curious to see how people react to my character because it's not something that I'm always playing the chocolate boy or it's a very different kind of role for me to play in this film. And people are gonna either love it or they're gonna hate it. So I'm excited.
All right. Looking forward to that as well. Okay. So Arjun, lovely talking to you. Thank you very much for your time. Lovely
Thank you,
song,
sir, for having me.
Waada,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
and looking forward to all your songs in the future, and of course Radhe for sure as well.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.